Well, joining us now to discuss further is Laura Jarrett. She's the anchor, of course, of Early Start and previously covered the Justice Department, and Errol Lewis, a CNN political commentator and host of the You Decide podcast. Laura, let me begin with you. What will the FBI be looking at in terms of how they will respond to this request from the Atlanta DA for more security following the president's words that his supporters should come out and protest massively in these three cities where, of course, he is being investigated?
Well, this weekend's rant certainly does him no favors from a legal point of view. Look, guys, judges usually give criminal defendants a lot of latitude, a lot of rope when it comes to how they push back in cases. And of course, Trump will say, I wasn't advocating for violence, I just called for big protests. But that's where the FBI is going to be looking at the context of his statement and all the attending circumstances. And the context is he's saying it in a statement where he's actually talking about floating pardons, dangling pardons for people who carried out violence on January 6th. And the DA there in Georgia, Fannie Willis, is trying to draw a direct link from what happened on January 6th to today, saying if he did it then, he can do it now. And that's what the FBI is going to look at. The big question is, do they sit down with the former president? Do they actually sit down and question him about what his mindset was, what his intent was over the weekend?